Well, the first thing we have to do is get under control in Washington. It's completely out of control. We have now presided over the largest increase in the size of since the Great Society. We Republicans came to power to government, and government us. And the worst symptom of this disease is what my friend Tom Coburn calls earmarking as a drug, because it's a gateway. It's a gateway to out-of-control spending. And we have former members of Congress now residing in federal prison because of the evils of this. You know, we spent $3 million to study the DNA of in Montana. I don't know if that was a criminal issue or a paternal issue, but the fact is that it was $3 million of our taxpayers' money, and it has got to be brought under control. As President of the United States, I want to assure you, I've got a this one's kind of old. I've got a and I'm going to every single that comes across my desk. I will make them famous, that you will know their names. Now, Senator Obama, you wanted to know one of the differences. He has asked for $932 million, nearly $1 million for every day that he's been in the United States Senate. I suggest that people go up on the website of Citizens Against, and they'll look at those. That kind of thing is not the way to rein in runaways in Washington, D.C. That's one of the fundamental differences that Senator Obama and I have.
Senator Obama.
Well, Senator McCain is absolutely right that the has been abused, which is why I suspended any request for my home state, whether it was for senior centers or until we cleaned it up. And he's also right that oftentimes are the ones that are introducing these kinds of requests, although that wasn't the case with me. But let's be clear. Account for $18 billion in last year's budget. Senator McCain is proposing, and this is a between us, $300 billion in tax cuts to some of the wealthiest corporations and in the country. $300 billion. Now, $18 billion is important. $300 billion is, and in his tax plan, you would have companies getting an average of $700,000 in reduced taxes while leaving 100 million Americans. So my attitude is we've got to be from the bottom up. What I've called for is a tax cut for 95% of families. 95%. And that means that the ordinary American out there who's collecting a every day, they've got a little extra money to be able to buy a for their kid, to on this gas that is killing them. And over time, that I think is going to be a better recipe for growth than the of Bush that John McCain wants to